Imagine this. Two YouTubers post the exact same video, get the exact same number of views, but one makes $500, while the other makes only $50. The difference? Where their viewers live. Today, we're uncovering the countries that make YouTubers rich and the fascinating reasons behind it. So let's start with the big question. Which countries actually pay the most? Now, before I show you these numbers, remember we're talking about earnings per 1,000 views, also called RPM. At the very top, we have Norway. And get this, Norwegian viewers can earn creators between $7 to $12 for every 1,000 views. That's absolutely incredible. Right behind Norway, we've got Australia pulling in $6 to $10 per 1,000 views. Then there's the United States, which most people expect to see here, earning creators around $5 to $8 per 1,000. Germany comes in strong at $4 to $7, followed by Canada at about $4 to $6 per 1,000 views. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Let's compare this to other parts of the world. Countries like India might only generate 50 cents to $2 per 1,000 views, and places like Philippines or Vietnam often fall in that same range. So you're probably thinking, wait, why is there such a massive difference? Is YouTube being unfair? The answer isn't about YouTube playing favorites. It's actually about economics, and there are three key factors that create these huge differences. First up, purchasing power. Think about it like this. Imagine you're selling a $20 phone case. In Norway, where the average person makes about $60,000 a year, that $20 feels pretty reasonable, right? But in a country where the average salary is $3,000 a year, that same $20 phone case feels like it costs $400. This means advertisers know that Norwegian viewers are way more likely to actually buy their products, so they're willing to pay much more to reach them. It's not personal, it's just business math. The second factor is ad competition. Picture this scenario. You're trying to advertise your product in Norway. You're not just competing with the local Norwegian companies. You're fighting against Apple, Google, Netflix, McDonald's, BMW, and hundreds of other massive global brands, all trying to get in front of those same Norwegian eyeballs. When you have that many advertisers bidding for the same audience, prices go through the roof. It's like an auction. The more bidders you have, the higher the final price gets. But in countries with developing economies, there might only be a handful of big companies advertising online, so there's way less competition, which keeps prices low. And the third piece of the puzzle, overall economic strength. Countries with stronger economies simply have more money flowing around. When people have disposable income, they buy more stuff, which means companies make more money, which means they can afford to spend more on advertising. It all connects together in this big economic cycle. Now, here's where this gets even more interesting for creators. YouTube's algorithm actually understands all of this economic stuff we just talked about. The platform knows that showing your video to a viewer in Australia will make you more money than showing it to someone in Bangladesh. So guess what YouTube tries to do? It actually prioritizes showing your content to viewers from those higher paying countries first. This is why you'll notice some creators doing things like timing their uploads for when American and European audiences are awake, using English in their titles even if they speak other languages, creating content that appeals to Western culture and interests. They're not trying to exclude anyone. They're just working with the system that YouTube has created. Despite these differences, we're seeing incredible success stories from creators all around the world. Take someone like Kerry Minotti from India. Even though Indian views pay less per view, he's built such a massive, engaged audience that he's become one of the biggest creators globally. Or look at creators from countries like Mexico, Brazil, or Thailand, who've found ways to create content that appeals to international audiences while staying true to their roots. And actually, creators from lower-paying countries often have some unique advantages. Their production costs are typically lower, which means they can create more content with the same budget. Plus, audiences in these regions are often incredibly loyal and engaged, which is something you just can't buy. The key insight here is that while geography affects your earnings per view, it doesn't determine your potential for success. It's really about understanding your audience and creating content that resonates with them. So there you have it, the real story behind why some countries pay creators so much more than others. It all comes down to purchasing power, advertising competition, and economic strength.